This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Tigers will kick this away to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So Florida State's offense making their way on the field to open this game.
Well, Kirk, you can just feel the emotion, the intensity of this rivalry game right now.
Well, one thing we know is you work year-round for a rivalry game, and now it's right before your eyes. Let's see how these guys play today.
Will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now second and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of the first down. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And the Noles will line up on 1st and 10. Test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. The pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow it.
And they trap him for a sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. So the Clemson Tigers offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line, they can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Takes off in a bootleg. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
To throw, it's Knight. The ball is caught. Hits into space at the 50. Breaking tackles and going. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yards to set up a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. A screen to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the back gets the football. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. The Tigers line up with a first and goal. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. They'll try to run this one in. And the running play gets stopped. They're going to mark him right at the 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming up, second down and goal. They're going to score. They'll run it to the left side. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about third down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe hold them to 3 points.
Throw to the corner of the end zone, but it's incomplete. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. He's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
Quick pass, the catch is made. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or with a quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. The Noles pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening down. 1st down to the 27.
But good job with the offensive line giving his quarterback time to throw. And you can see the damage he can do to you when he does have time. A great throw and something you just kind of expect in Tallahassee. A quarterback that can make throws like this.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle of the backfield. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Breaks an open space. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Hudson getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
Deep shot toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hits the running back in the flat. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the 1st down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that 1st down marker.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Back to pass. It's Knight. Looking right. This one caught. They finally get him down, but a big play for the 46. Offense cranking up the tempo now. No huddle.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short connection to the tight end here. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack. The Tigers come to the line in the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking to make a big play downfield. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to pass here on second down. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's fourth down and long.
So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quick throw, the catch is made. Breaks loose at the 45. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Knight. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be an attempt from 52 yards. Let's see if he's got the distance. Oh, and he knocks it right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50-plus.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. First down and more. He's still running. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Short pass finds the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a 1st down. Good call on that screen play. And the Seminoles getting set on 1st and 10.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And the Noles move into the red zone. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Looking for a receiver. Here's a throw underneath to the back. And the defense swarms him. They got him behind the line of scrimmage.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st down, play action. Looking for the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
This is why this Clemson offense is so tough to defend. You get caught up in the running game, the threat of the quarterback as a potential run threat. You leave yourself one-on-one, and then you can make these throws downfield to dynamic playmakers on the perimeter.
misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Scanning the field, it's Knight. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Back to throw again. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will have to kick it away. And this will be the first punt for this offense this afternoon. And the returner is brought down. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it here. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. The short completion of the tight end. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The backs got it. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of his defense to prevent a big play.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. We've reached the 2-minute timeout of what's been a lopsided game so far. Let's see if the offense can stretch the lead more before halftime. Coach elects to try for 3 points and sends out the field goal unit. And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime. They cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. I think he's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment for this important play. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Clemson. The defense produces 6 points.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And they tack on the extra point. And here's the return from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. First down. Looking to throw the football. It's an out route. The catch made.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
They look to throw it here on second down. Quick dart to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's when you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 25. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And the senior quarterback off target there, pulled behind him.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Receiver makes the grab. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Noles will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. It's a quick grab. He stopped, but he gets a first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down where you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for 6. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. They'll hand it off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The Seminoles will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. I
like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. On the run here, lets it go. And they get the completion. Defense will stop him after about a 9-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. Brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. 3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And the Seminoles will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Ball handed off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll stop him after a short gain. And Kirk, all these players are aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in an Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you.
Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Crucial play, down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Looking to throw here. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
4th down conversions through the air like this are always a huge sigh of relief, not only for the quarterback who's battling nerves, but the receiver as well.
Still searching for their 1st touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Snags a quick throw. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. On 3rd down, it's a handoff. The defense all over it to stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Caught by the receiver. And the Noles pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find out here in the red zone. Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Launching one to the end zone. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Takes it all the way back for a pick six. Touchdown.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. They stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Receiver in motion now. Off the play fake on first down. The pass is intercepted. Not a great return, but this is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in